All right, guys, what is going on? As you guys know, I posted a video of my newly built car. Not newly, upgraded car. Got the K20 Z3 head on a K20 Ford Z7. It's been an up and down, bumpy road to get to this point, and we have upgraded the Supercharger to a 2300. And if you guys missed the video, go check the video out. If not, car made 553 wheel horsepower and 418 wheel torque. Now the purpose of this video is to answer some questions, the biggest questions that I've been getting. I will be doing a video on step by step from what I can remember, how to do a K20 head swap on a Z7. But so one of the biggest things that people have a misconception. A lot of people think this is the max power. Guys, we're not even close to max power. I'm only pushing 24 pounds of boost. The pulley setup that I have currently, 9th gen, the biggest K-series pulley, crank pulley you could get, and the 3.0 pulley on the Supercharger, we're pushing about close, if we're going to round it up, to 30 PSI. Don't have enough fuel for it, and that is my fault. We have a 1650cc on E85. I got a return system, dual wall bore 450s, 450 pumping into the dual wall boros in my surge tank, pump into the system returns it. Yes, the lines are big enough, so we're good there. So Derek, my tuner, had to reduce the PSI on the car to 24. How did he do that? He lowered the VTEC, the high cam lobe setting down to 3,500 RPM to reduce the PSI that was producing by this blower because I was running out of fuel. So fuel setup right now, we're at 70 PSI and 85, was it 85? Yeah, I think it was 85% duty cycle. Now, we could have pushed it to 90, but we want a leeway just in case temperature changes and stuff like that. You want that little leeway to have everything readjust. So this is a conservative tune, guys. The timing that we put, that my tuner put, that Derek put up top, it's not that much. It's very conservative. But we just wanted to keep everything safe, drivable, and have fun with it. And then when we decide to up the power, basically buy the new injectors and install it, then we could open her up. I'm on stock cams, and I didn't have time to put in my JD cams, the aftermarket cams for the K-Series. Didn't have time to put that because the cams actually came in the day before, and we just didn't have time to install everything. So I'm still running stock TSS cams. Got the JD cams waiting to install. We do need to upgrade the throttle body. Right now it's a J37, which is 80 millimeter out, where it goes to the intake, but then it tapers down to 70 mil. So we're gonna, sorry about that, guys, camera died. So it's been about an hour or so. I had to find the charger and recharge the battery. But I left off with the throttle body. So as of right now, like I said, I have the J37 throttle body. We are seeing a little choke in it. It is, the whole setup is starving for air because now we have a 2300 blower. It needs to suck in more air. Now, 70 millimeter is not that big. And then unfortunately, 9th gens do not have a huge aftermarket when it comes to throttle bodies. Now, there are some, like Grams, I think, and some other company, Skunk too, maybe, I don't know. But I know they have bigger throttle bodies, but I heard a lot of horror stories with them. So I'm not going to go with that route. I don't want to waste my money. So we'll figure it out. Either, hopefully I could bore out the stock throttle body. Maybe I could match it for 80 to 80, if not 80 to 75, just to give it a little bit more breathing room. That's that. Or Jose has made a dual throttle body specifically for Johnny Tank, the guy with the fastest 8th gen, supercharged 8th gen Civic, ran 10 seconds a quarter mile, stock interior, daily car, and he ran out on 1900. So we could go to a dual body setup, but that will cost, research and development. Car will be down again because I'm pretty sure Jose will need it there to make everything fit. So we don't know if we're going to go that route. Injectors. So I have 1650 injectors. Like I said previously, we're running 70 psi, and we didn't want to push the limits with those injectors. That's not considered safe. So we limited everything. So my next step is to get bigger injectors. So I'm going to have to get 2200 cc injectors or anything 2000 plus, and that should be enough for us to have enough fuel to make a lot more horsepower. Now, only thing else that we could think about doing, of course, you know, don't up the boost. We could do all that, but my tuner has also suggested, and this is something I've been thinking about doing for a while, is go to with a aftermarket ECU, preferably Motec, but that is quite expensive. But with that, I could do a lot more. I could do meth injection. I could just do a lot with that, and have a lot more fail safes. And just Honda is the Flash Pro, especially the Honda. It is limited with a lot of things that we could do on the night gen, especially because it wasn't that big of a platform. So having an aftermarket ECU will definitely help. So anyways, guys, I hope that clears things up. Like I said, I'll do multiple videos. The car we are fixing the coolant reservoir for the aftercooler system. It did have a little crack in it, so Mark Racing was kind enough to come up, take it with him back down, have it fixed, come up here, and we're going to tweak the suspension also. So we're trying to tweak the suspension so we could get the best contact patch of our tires on the ground so we could get a better traction. Of course, I need to get new tires. That's a big part of it, but also we want to have the suspension geometry correct and the alignment correct, so where we accelerate, usually when you have a lot of horsepower, if your car is like this, if your alignment's like this and you accelerate, it's going to camber positively like this, right? So if you have a little bit negative degree camber, of course it's great for handling, and when you accelerate, it goes like this, and it'll give you the best contact patch on the ground for your car. That's all I could think of, guys. Like I said, we'll do more videos, K20 head instructions. If you guys have any questions, hit me up on IG. IG is in the description. Hit me up on here. And if any of you guys want to do runs or anything like that. Oh, speaking of runs, me and Work Racing are planning on maybe making a trip to Florida. There's a lot of people with night gens, turbo night gens, and that do YouTube. So maybe we could do a lot of collab videos down there. Go to the racetrack, do a little couple runs, and maybe just collab with each other, and I just meet new night gen people out there. So plan on doing that, driving up, maybe hit Georgia. Because I kind of North Carolina. I was thinking about going all the way up to New York, but we'll see. We'll see. Depends on work and everything like that. But anyways, guys, that's the video. Till next time.